Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another video. This is a paid request from Arctic Reviews. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, whether it be a random topic, movie, news, reaction, commentary, tier list, ranking, video game playthrough, movie review, re-review, whatever the case will be, feel free to send it. I'll get to it as soon as I can. PayPal's usually the best bet. I do have a Cash App and a Patreon because people have asked about those. Those links are down below in the info box, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. For those who sent them, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And this is it's on YouTube for free. Kevin Levrone, Maryland Muscle Machine DVD. And I just looked up to see like what it was. I guess it's a bodybuilding video for like 2 hours. So it's pretty long. And I'm not really into the bodybuilding circuit. I mean, I like the movie Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno. I think that's a pretty good movie. I looked up this guy. Apparently, he was very successful in bodybuilding. He just never won Mr. Olympia. I guess he's retired, and once all he'll do like some songs and like do play tennis, like do other stuff. I guess he's retired. And the only other thing I know about bodybuilding is when Vince McMahon tried to have his bodybuilding federation for a little bit, and that failed tremendously. Lex Luger, I think, was part of it, and then that's when he went to the WWF as the narcissist. But with that said, let's get into it. I'm paused at the beginning. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Bit of a different video to do a commentary on, but like I said, pretty much any type of request, feel free to send it. I'll do my best and get to it as soon as I can. Alright, so we have the cover of the DVD. I don't know if this was by the person who uploaded this or if this was actually on Levrone. He got the name the Maryland Muscle Machine. I'm going to show you how to be full blown. Is that the terminology used? To be full blown? I mean, listen, if you want me to be full blown, maybe if you're a lady with some nice titties. But yeah, I don't want to be full blown by any guy. Just not my cup of tea. Just not my preference. But all insert music performed by Kevin Levrone / full blown. Okay. So he's really going with the full blown thing. Okay. Nike, just do it. Das Vidania, Phillips / Levrone. So he's showing the gym. Which, I mean, granted, I have no room to talk. These guys could all kick my ass in 0.05 seconds, so I know that. So it looks like he's prepping up with some arm stretches. I don't know, is it really comfortable to work out with your cap on? I guess so. Okay, so he's got the belt on. He's got the tape on the hands. Been doing reps. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's testing the weight, maybe, just to see if it's heavy enough or too heavy. Just kind of do like in front of the mirror. I just maybe that's the thing to do as well. Just a simple. Oh yeah, be careful. It looks like he's going to hit your dick. Be careful, man. Like he's doing kind of this. Like be careful, man. He's going to hit the berries. Don't hit the berries. There's no dialogue being said. It's just the song playing while he's now he's staring off to the side. Spinning his hands. Very hygienic. Okay. He does explain what the point of this is, right? I'm assuming. Like the so obviously this is a bit here because he's doing this multiple times where he has like the weight that's to his groin. He's just going up like this. But it feels as if he's rubbing it on his crotch. What'd he say? Something about the camera? I don't know if he said I would just want to talk to the camera or don't want to talk to the camera. I would soon talk because that's the whole point of this. I was just kind of wandering around looking with his red cap. Okay. Now he's kind of looking up, swinging his arms back and forth, just to psych himself up. Certain faces, like people make a... Trying to get warmed up. Okay. Is that Creed in the backdrop? I think that is Creed. If so, good music choice in the backdrop. Yeah, I think Creed is being played on the... So yeah, those people in the back just watching him. It's weird, like they're both in poses. Like the one guy has his hands on his hips, like, and the one girl's like they're both in their poses. He's definitely jacked. I'll say that. Definitely completely jacked. Yep, okay, this is definitely a Creed album that they're playing. This is another Creed song. That's from all that singing I've been doing. This one guy in the white back there, he's like not doing anything but just watching. Like, you don't do some workout too, buddy? Just go watch. This guy on the left in the back, he's like, just watching. He's trying to find the camera. That's what he's doing. He's finding the camera. Oh, he might do something with his legs. There you go. There you go. So now he's doing the same thing, but he's got less clothing on, and he doesn't have his cap on. He's jacked. He's very muscled up. Now, again, I don't know the guy. I'm assuming you would think it'd be all natural. Because there are people that, I think even Arnold did steroids back in the day. Of course, I think that's, I would assume, that's frowned upon, and, you can't really do that. Plus, it's not healthy at all. It affects you, especially in the long run. But like, there's a lot of people back in the day. Stallone probably did, Arnold did, Hulk Hogan did. So you think of like those big bodies and how much of that was natural, very much into question. So now I'm always very cynical, and if I'm proven wrong, then I'm glad. Does that mean they're doing it in a much more healthy way? So yeah, he's not really explaining anything. He's not really going through his routine. He's not talking to the camera. It's just showing what he's doing. So now he's sitting down and he has, going up like down like this while sitting down. Someone's going to ask, well, why did Arctic Reviews request this for you? I don't know, but at the same time, hey, I'm willing to see new stuff. I'm willing to experience new things, and if it's a paid request, I'll gladly do it. So it's all good to me. Again, thanks to Arctic Reviews. I appreciate the kindness. So, like I said, I'm down for pretty much any type of request, so feel free. But I don't know if Arctic Reviews knew this guy, if he's really into bodybuilding himself, so he wanted to show a little bit of the process procedure, or feel free to comment. Okay. Now, is this one of this guy's songs playing? This is not Creed. Yeah, you hear this song a little bit louder, so I'm guessing this is one of his songs. Nice guitar work, 80s type of guitar work. So definitely a lot of psyching oneself up to get ready for these reps. A lot of psyching oneself up. Just kind of sitting there, breathing, then getting ready to do this. I wonder if this was before a competition, before he retired. Might very well have been. I mean, credit to these guys for being... It is hard work to know what not to eat, to go into not what you want to eat. Do all this physical commitment onto your body. So they keep checking the mirror because they need to make sure each part of the body is kind of equal, and that's what the judges look at. The proportions. See, now he's doing the poses. I remember this from Pumping Iron. They do these poses, they look at just the definition, the size, if one side is bigger than the other. I mean, I don't know all the details that the judge looks for. Just even Pumping Iron, I would go, well, those two guys look the same, like they're muscular and fit as shit, so what is it that made this guy better than this guy? Or why did you choose this guy over this guy? Up now we got the more background music, which then there's more Creed. I'm trying to remember which album this is of Creed. Is it My Own Prison, or is it can't remember. I'll go back to, we'll hear like the background music of Creed to, then we have this guitar work for the DVD. I wonder if you sold this DVD. Like, obviously, okay, he sold it, Because you had Cree in the background, I guess because it was so under the radar, you wouldn't get sued or anything. Tia did a few more reps of the same, and now he's just checking himself. Now he's checking his shoulders, his back. I know, like, there are women that try to get this fit, and it just, you do you, ladies. It's just not appealing to me. Like China from WWF was trying to go that route. There's other women, like there's female bodybuilding tournaments and competitions, and I'm like, I mean, you do you, ladies. It's just not for me. But some guys are into that. Although I guess if a lady wants to change my mind, feel free to give it a try. I'd be open and willing. Always open and willing to have my mind changed. Now he's got the dumbbells, reps, one on the left, one on the right. One on the left, one on the right. So I'm guessing this whole 2 hours is just going to be his workout. I mean, as in, is there going to be anything where, like, they break and maybe gets a bit of his life, a bit of how he got into bodybuilding? Was he inspired by Arnold Schwarzenegger? Was he inspired by Lou Ferrigno? Was he inspired by somebody else? Maybe past competitions he did and losing, and what he felt he needed to do to get better, advice that he has to get started. Or is none of that going to be in play and it's just going to be just him, hey, go to the gym, I'm going to work out for 2 hours, we film it, put it on DVD, there you go. Well, then it's not really giving any insight as to what you're doing, how you're doing it. Just watch a guy pose and work out for 2 hours, which, I mean, you go to the gym and watch that and work out without buying the DVD. So, if it's what else would be the point of the DVD if other than that? I mean, we're about 16 minutes in, and that's all it's been. It's just imposing and working out. I would like to hope if this is 2 hours, like it's 2 hours long, there's got to be something more to it. There's got to be. Because if it's just 2 hours of just him working out with no insight, no background, no, that's just stupid. I'm sorry, that's just fucking stupid. Just you're not telling people anything. You're not giving them any information. So then what's the point of buying this DVD in the first place? Okay, you're the Maryland Muscle Machine. What's your background? What got you started? What made you want to get into this in the first place? What do you drink? What do you eat? How much do you eat per day? Like, per week. What's your meals per week? Every day. Saturday, Sunday to Saturday. Each meal, how many meals per day? Do you just drink water? Do you also drink orange juice? Like, what do you drink? I always remember, like, Arnold, like, milk is for babies. That's what Pumping Iron worked. Pumping Iron worked because of Arnold's personality, the head games, the mind games he was playing with Lou Ferrigno. You see them, like, having fun, and yeah, there are things that's more of a movie, played up as a movie, so it's not a straight up documentary. Arnold plays some stuff up for the movie. which is a bit disappointing because part of me was like, I want it all to be real. But it was still entertaining. I remember being a bit disappointed realizing that it wasn't really a full 100% real documentary. But still entertaining film. So now he's at the machine where you're like facing towards it and you do this. I don't know the terminology. The music is like rapid fire guitar. Oh, looks like they're done, so let's see what else we got. Oh, nighttime cheat meal at Mr. and Mrs. Smith's. Okay, cool. So there is other stuff to this. Calm down, dog. Calm down. Don't have a heart attack. What is that? What the hell is that? So, it's rice. Jesus, how... A pound of flounder. So, a pound of flounder, pound of fish. So, burger in the morning, chicken in the afternoon, and fish at night. So these was like 2 burger patties, no bread, and rice. I do like rice. It's been a long time since I've had rice. Especially if they're seasoned the right way. Rice can be delicious. And sprinkle all the damn pepper on there. Like, he's on camera, but he's not talking. He's not saying anything. Okay. So he chopped up the meat and put it amongst the rice. So it's chopped up pieces of a burger and rice. Okay. So we're just gonna watch him eat it. Very lean beef. Okay. It's a cheap meal. This is supposed to be his morning meal, but he's so tired. God, the clinking of the spoon on the damn plate. He didn't really say anything. He just said, "Oh, this is my cheat meal. I'm too tired." And then she, of course, she didn't hear it because he's mumbling. Then he's like, "Never mind." I'm like, "Okay." The following day in the morning. Oh, he's the owner, Tim Levrone. John Smith is the owner as well. Personal trainer. Okay, so he owns the place. So it's the next morning. Now he's doing his leg stuff. He has these warmed up, as he says. So now it's just going to be more of just him working out. Yeah. So even that cheat meal, it's just there was really not much. Like the lady was providing a bit more insight than him. Like yeah, he has 3 meals a day, burger in the morning, was a chicken in the afternoon, and then fish at night. And it was a pound of flounder, and they had like a bunch of them. So I don't know if I guess they had like 8 plates of the same stuff. So do they just wrap that up and put it in a fridge or something? I guess then just heat it up later. I guess I don't know. That's something that would have been nice to have explained. So now he's in the machine where he's on his back and he's pushing his legs up and down with the weights on his shoulders. So now is leg day. Yeah, seems like definitely his leg day today. I don't know. Would you really want to do that with the? I don't know. Honestly, he knows what he's doing more than me. Definitely wants to showcase his songs as well. I mean, I don't know what to say right now. It's just him playing with his legs, and then I was going to do more of it just with stuff on his knees. Yep. And yep. And again. And again. Yep. I mean, yep, he's doing more, doing more, doing more. See if I can look up something on Kevin Levrone. Since this isn't going to tell me much about him, maybe I'll say it. Maybe just do more of those same type of reps. Once my phone starts, there you go. Kevin Levrone. So now, he was born in 1964. He's 60 years old. He competed in 68 IFBB professional contests. One of the best bodybuilders of the 90s, despite never winning the Mr. Olympia title. He has won 20 pro shows with 3 amateur wins. He held the record of the most wins as an IFBB professional until 2001. Ronnie Coleman and Dexter Jackson also broke that record. He was born in Baltimore, Maryland, to an Italian-American father and African-American mother. Lost both parents to a cancer at a young age. He was first inspired to pursue bodybuilding by his cousin. After seeing the size and condition of his cousin, who had returned from serving in the military, he became more serious about working out and bodybuilding in general. He began his professional career in 1991 after finishing first in the MPC finals. He placed second in the 1992 Mr. Olympia contest. He had a severe injury in February 1993. It tore his major and minor pectorals while bench pressing 600 pounds. It required surgery to reattach. He had 2 surgeries, the first lasting 8 hours. While recovering, he got an infection and needed a second surgery. People thought his career was over. But he was a contest in the 1994 Mr. Olympia 8 weeks later and placed third. He placed second in Mr. Olympia 4 times, 1992, 1995, 2000, and 2002. That is the record for most Mr. Olympia seconds without a win. He started competing in 2003. In 2016, he announced he would return to compete at the professional level. He entered into the 2016 Mr. Olympia contest at age 51 and placed 17th. In 2018, he was in the Arnold Classic Australia competition. He placed 13 out of a field of 14. Let's see. It says, ending his competition career, Levrone enjoys playing sports like tennis and golf. He's acted in several films. A musician. He released an online training platform in early 2016, naming it TeamLevrone.com. In 2015, he released a supplement line called Kevin Levrone Signature Series. And in 2015, he released 4 songs on various streaming platforms. And it shows his competitive history and so on and so forth. As for what's happened on screen, it's just more of these leg presses that he's doing. Put more and more weights on. That's really what he's been doing the whole time I was reading this stuff off. So, I mean, that told more information about him than this did. We're a half hour in, and we still got 90 minutes left. I just realized this is a different day and they're playing the same music. The same Creed music, like the same Creed songs. Yeah, that. Bow, down, bow, down. Like, that's the same song that were there the other day. So do they just have the same CD of Creed they play over and over again? See, I was thinking, now I was wondering if that Creed album was actually maybe weathered. But then, like, it stops and now he's playing, like, his music. Okay, now he's doing different lays where he's does back, not quite to the wall, but he's in a chair. And it's when you push your lays up and the weights over there go up and down as you're pushing it. Got all those weights on there. Jesus. So much weights on there. Goddamn. So much weights. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta be careful when you do all this. Is all the injuries you could possibly tear something. Just the thing is that people want to push it. They want to push it further and farther, and sometimes a bit too much, and the muscles just say fuck it. I give up. Okay, now he's doing another one where he's got the weight kind of, his head's like this, going down and back and down and back again. I haven't really seen it done like that before, where you're on your knees and you're just pulling it down like that. I don't know if that's help with the neck as well, or maybe with the shoulders. I'm sorry I'm not saying anything. It's pretty much just another pose or it's another workout regimen. And I mean, okay, the music that he plays, that's his music. It's not the most awful music. It's not the worst music. It's not someone I would gravitate towards, like pick up his CD or anything. But I've heard much, much worse as well. I definitely say I would prefer the Creed music that we hear at the gym. I would definitely say I prefer that. Just speak to me. Yeah, I'll try. He's just doing the same thing over again. Oh, now. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Take a breather. Just take a bit of a breather, man. First time I 100 reps with his abs nonstop is the first time. I don't know. I have to assume someone might have done that before. Okay, so now he's helping someone out, trying to show, I guess, how to flex. The guy kind of looks like if it was like Deputy Dangel's dad from Reno 911. If he was, oh god, what was his name? So bad with names. Thomas Lennon. He was kind of like if it was Thomas Lennon's dad. It's 3 hours a night to cook for him. So he doesn't want to talk, so these other guys, who he calls Mama and Papa, are going to talk. Hmm. £5 of fish meat and chicken per day. Jesus. $400 to $500 a week for food. Even Tim Leverone's asked him, "What about the regular guy?" And they're like, "Don't do it, or get a day job." Jesus. $400 to $500 a week for food. Jesus. Hmm. I mean, this couple seems nice. They seem supportive, definitely helpful. I'm assuming Ken Levrone pays for that $400 or $500 a week. I'm assuming. I would assume. If not, then that's total bullshit. If they have to pay for his food, then I think that'd be bullshit. I would say, how does that work? Like, so does Kevin pay them the 400, 500 a week? That he should have said, I pay them 400 a week, 500. I give them that much for food, and then they're the ones that cook it. It can't be that they pay it because that couple, what do they get out of it from paying this guy $400 a week for food? And I just like Kevin Verone, like Levrone, whatever the hell his name is. He doesn't want to talk on camera, even though this is his damn DVD. This is his DVD that he's trying to sell people, and he never wants to talk. He never wants to converse. He never wants to give information. So it's like he didn't want to do the damn DVD in the first place. So I mean, it's nice that the others gave at least a little bit more information about the food stuff, but now I want to know who pays for it. But yeah, pretty much he's back at the gym again, doing different kind of reps. This time he's like face down, and he was kind of. He was face down, and he puts his leg back up and down, up and down. So I was explaining for 2 years he had back problems, could not train heavy until now. So he's working the like his back legs and ankles. Hmm. So now he's working more of his back legs, his ankles, while he's face down, trying to lift them up and down, up and down. So now that's more of his workout this time. So it's him working out. Then a little bit of talk about food, which is mainly them doing the talking. Then worked out another body part. At the beginning we saw his arms. Then we saw his legs. Now this is his back leg, his ankles, however you want to put it. And actually, I'm going to get another bottle of water. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Got that settled. Unpause at 50 minutes and 3 seconds. Unpause now. Well, sorry. Wait, it was... Come on, unpause now. I'm not going to have my headphones on for a bit because he's not really talking. If he does talk, then okay, I'll put the headphones back on, but... I mean, if he's not saying anything, his music is kind of there. I don't love or hate his music. It was nice hearing Creed, but it felt like the same album. Again, I don't remember... Maybe it was the Weathered album. It was one of the Creed albums. I can't remember. But I will say this. I think this is in my opinion, a poorly done DVD of this caliber. I do appreciate the hard work he's doing. I couldn't handle that. So deep, huge respect for that. But if he's not even going to say anything, if he's not even going to talk, he's not even going to converse, he's not even going to really explain a whole lot, then it's like, what's the point? Maybe either, I don't know if he came with the idea of this DVD or someone else did. And maybe they thought, well, maybe this is going to be his year. It's going to be his year to win. It's going to be his year to really go all the way. And if that happens, then we can release this DVD and this is how he did it. This is how the magic was done. But then it didn't happen. He didn't win. You know, he either went in second place or whatever. And then, just to be honest, people probably didn't go towards the guy who got second place. They'd be like, oh, who's the guy who got first place? They're like, let me talk to him. This is more of these leg reps. More of these leg reps. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. My God, I have an hour and 6 minutes left of this? Are you kidding me, dude? Are you serious now? What are we doing here? An hour and 6 minutes left of this. I don't know if I can handle this, man. Not for another hour and 6 minutes of just watching this guy work out. Maybe this was a test by Arctic Reviews. Maybe this is a test to see if I could psychologically make it through this. Maybe this was a test. I'm assuming. He just worked his leg out some more. Worked his leg out some more. Which, I mean, why don't I just do this for real? I have to watch myself work out with my leg. So what is the point? What is the point? And yes, I'm answering texts that I'm getting. I might as well, because nothing else has happened on the screen. I have to do this to keep my mind going so I don't fall the fuck asleep. I did, dude. You're jacked and buff. Any insight? Any insight at all? Just staring like a deer in headlights. So now he's at the machine where you're pulling things up and down. You see the things go up and down here with the weights. Which that always reminds me of Tatachi's Avenger. When Tachi would put the guy under the weights and pull the thing. They let her go and the weights fall and crushes the guy's head. I just might as well not have these headphones on right now because it's just his music playing, which I'm not big on. It's there, but Maybe this is like some backdoor way of trying to sell his CDs, his music to people. Speaking of which, Toxic Avenger, whatever happened to that Peter Dinklage movie with Elijah Wood? Like Disney was doing festival circuits, it was supposed to come out. One rumor was that it was unreleasable, and I'm like, it's a trauma film, or it's based on trauma. How unreleasable could it be? Have you seen pretty much every movie Trauma has done? By that logic, every one of their movies is unreleasable. But I'm sure it'll be released someday. Someone will get it because of the name. They'll pop it on some streaming platform, Shudder or some other place. Come on, if Shudder or someone got the title alone, even if people think it's bad, they would watch it. They'd watch it and they'd be like, okay, let's check it out and see how it's like. Based on the title, based on the recognition of the first film. So, I'm sure eventually someone will get it and release it. They're probably doing more festival circuits. They probably have offers, it's just they want the best offer. They have an offer, they're hoping an offer will have even more money. I don't say, is he going to say anything? Nope. I figured he was not going to say anything anyway, so that's why I did not put the headphones on. Oh my god, man. So now he has the weights where he's pulling them like this. I apologize, Dr. Ruby. Sorry if this is lame. I do apologize. Again, I'm just doing stuff with the phone, and this way, um, I'm trying to look it up and still paying some attention. So now doing more reps, lifting those weights. Which credit to people that could do that, because I would be like, I try once and then my bowels would probably erupt out of my ass if I try. Alright, so is doing another machine here, and more of him now repping one arm in that machine. It seems like the same type of machine that you would face it and go this, but instead now he's doing this to pull up a weight. Guess he don't do the other arm now, the left one. Okay. Yep, now he's doing his right arm. He did his left arm and his right arm. Now he's doing more his right arm. I'm sorry, I'm trying to sit there going, I don't know what else to talk about. There's really nothing is happening. I was taking a bottle of water. I better take one too. Good to stay hydrated. Let's put more weights on. Good on you, guy. Yeah, I think it'd be uncomfortable to weightlift with a cap on, but again, that's just me. Do you ever think like you're sweating, you want to not encapsulate your hat and let your head breathe? That's just me. I do wonder, like, if someone is a sincere fan of like this particular DVD, I'd be very curious to hear what they get out of this. Like, what is it specifically they get out of this? Because he's not mentioning the benefits of doing each machine, how many reps he's doing, maybe stuff he had to figure out, stuff, mistakes he made that, let me tell you, so you don't make the same mistakes I did. Okay. I apologize to Art Reviews. I'm just trying to figure out what to say. It's the same gym. The people in the backdrop, they're kind of just doing their own thing. There's not much on the banners. There's flex. There's some pictures on the wall. No chalk. Please do not use chalk in gym. Interested that the cameraman decides to just zoom towards that. I just maybe chalked. They view it as, well, number one, it would dirty stuff up. It would dirty the equipment up. It would dirty other things up. Sorry, I'll be back one more time. I gotta do something. I'll be back. Once again, sorry about that. It's one of those that I just had to get up and walk around, and 1 hour, 11 minutes, 40 seconds in, unpause. Now, I'll try not to do that again. So I apologize, Arctic Reviews. I do appreciate the generosity, man. I still maintain it could be for any type of request, but man, this is a tough one where the guy's not really giving much insight or anything, man. Well, he's talking a little bit, so maybe finally he'll say something worth a shit. And I missed it, but if that was the only thing he said worth a shit for the 2 hours, then, you know, oh well. But 47 minutes and 29 seconds left. So I don't think we have Creed anymore on the gym soundtrack. What is that? Matchbox 20 or something? I don't know who that is. That was 65, not 69. Whoa. Now he's got the dumbbells going. Yeah. You know, the dumbbells, yeah, yeah. 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 Well, I will, I wanna push you around. Well, I will, I wanna take you for granted. That's the song playing. I forgot who sang that song. The fun of the end is listen to the gym music, the nostalgia. Because I forget who's singing it, but I remember the song. Well, I will. There are girls coming to my house every night. They keep me in shape. What's that? What rumor? This is my boyfriend Mark. So the rumors of bodybuilders, are they gay? Which I never knew that was a rumor anyway. I never heard that if you're bodybuilder, that means you're gay. Maybe that's something you have to be the bodybuilder circuit to hear those rumors. I would say that go to this guy's face and tell him that to his face. Be my guest and we'll see what happens. Granted, just because you have muscles doesn't mean you're a fighter, but it does mean that when he does that punch, he's going to hurt a lot fucking more. All he has to do is grab you, give you a few punches. Those muscles are going to contract your organs to turn to Brussels sprouts. They're going to sprout a big old wet glop of blood and guts out of your ass. That's what's going to happen. Now we got more of the music that he provided for the DVD. Okay, was he trying to repeat that over and over again, like trying to come with a certain phrase? 100 pound, 100 dumbbells in your face. They would like repeat that like 3, 4 times, and then in your face. Like, okay, you do better than me, but you didn't win. But I guess that's you have to try to have a bit of cocky arrogance because you want to have how do I put it? You want to have this aura that you're controlling the room, that you're not steered, you're not frightened, that you're think you're a winner in your head. Maybe you'll project it onto the judges and they'll see a little bit extra in you. Like Arnold would do that back in the day. Act like he already won and just, enjoying everything, and then people liked his. They saw something a bit extra, a bit special with Arnold. Arnold. 90. Just do it. She's doing the dumbbell reps. Don't say don't smash your heads. 100 pounds. So sorry, it wasn't that he did 100 reps, he did 100 pounds. God, when the veins are popping out there. I'd be too scared, like I would be brush over something and it cuts one of those damn veins. Like literally your arms, you have to be like this and move around. I'm sure there's a lot of people training like this. Especially the ones that won, I would assume. It's not what. If you say so. Well, none of it's easy. Yeah, no one ever said it was easy. No one ever maintained or said that it was an easy thing to do. That's like the most he taught throughout the entire thing, and not a whole lot registered in my mind about what he said. Like, I don't do this, and I don't do this, and it's tough work, and it's like, no one ever said it was easy work. So his buddy from 88 to 92 was a Marine. Okay. So if I can't train heavy, then I don't want to train. Bench pressing 315 to 500. It's funny, like 80 minutes in, now he wants to do some talking. Like, we had to wait like 80 minutes for him to finally do some talking. So pretty much after the competition, for those 5 months, he's just absolutely away from the gym 100%. And then when he's ready for a competition, all he thinks about is training 24/7. So 4 months he's been training for Mr. Olympia here. That'd be funny if the guy who won actually did all the stuff that he says you shouldn't do. I don't know what placement he got here. I mean, he didn't win, but I don't know if he got second, if he got third place, but yeah, it'd be hilarious if the guy who won actually did all the things this guy mentioned. That'd be the biggest irony. One of the guy like watched this go, that's what I did, and I beat you, motherfucker. Yeah. I feel like I'm losing my balls. So when I'm half-assing it, I look at the flags and think about the people who died in their service, and I need to shape up or ship out. Well, I mean, it's not the same as being a soldier, but I get his point. I don't know what he's wiping on his face. So they have more of his music. Monday midnight. Damn, even at midnight he's training. Shit. I would assume the gym is closed. I mean, if he owns the place, then sure, why not? But I wonder, like, all these other guys who are, like, helping him, do they come off, like, their free time to come by and says, okay, I'm going to help them out? I'm guessing they don't get paid anything. Well, I don't know. Maybe if they worked at the gym, you would think they would get paid, but I don't know the details. Maybe it's just, hey, I want to help my friend out. I guess that's the thing with any competition. Like, you work so hard, and he's obviously working very hard. He's not half-assing. He's putting in the work, a lot of weight, a lot of hours put into it, and to go through all that and to not win. That's just the thing with every competition. Whether, I mean, even if it's football, basketball, granted it's a team effort, but still you're part of the team and you lost. There's got to be that sense of, man, so all that work I put into it didn't matter. It didn't matter because either I wasn't good enough, or it was a bad day, or something else happened that was in my control or wasn't in my control, and to try to break the spirit and go, do I want to continue? And I guess that goes to what kind of character you have. Either continue, keep going it because you love it, because you think you can do better, because you hope that with the right circumstances you'll win next time. But then you have the people that still work hard, that do what they can the best to their ability, and they still don't win ever. And sometimes it's at certain fault. I mean, I think even Charles Barkley, he said that there were things he could have done better, that he should have done better. That while the Suns did not win, at the same time, there were times when the Bulls did not have Michael Jordan, like '94 and chunk of '95, and maybe then they could have, Charles Barkley could have risen up with the team and, okay, we didn't win this time, but now there is no Michael Jordan. Now we have a Jordanless Bulls, and maybe we could even go further and farther, and sadly that didn't happen. That didn't work out. But yeah, I mean, I'm a Charles Barkley fan. It's always sad that he never won a ring, but, what can you do? I know Shaquille O'Neal is always bragging about, I got this many rings, he got this many rings. I mean, let's be honest, dude. You got those rings with the big help of Kobe Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal is a very talented guy, but you did not win any rings with Orlando. I'll put it that way. How many rings did you win in Orlando? And you had talented people there like Penny Hardaway, but you didn't win in Orlando. But you did win in with the Lakers. It was, and you and Kobe were a great team. You worked well together, and with the help of the other team members, you're able to dominate. So sometimes that right combination will help. Just how it goes. Like, you gotta think about all the hard work Lou Ferrigno put into pumping iron, and then Arnold wins, and how Lou Ferrigno must have felt at that time period, at that moment. That sense of frustration of what he could have done, or what she should have done, or he knows what he's capable of, all that jazz. But, it's just how it goes, Sally, just how it goes. Just how it goes. God, I gotta do something real quick too. I just realized I forgot something. Damn it. I picked the wrong day apparently to do this. I might have to stop it again. I apologize. I guess I could let it play out and do it, but that wouldn't be fair to Arctic Reviews, so. 26 minutes. Yeah, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. See you in a bit. Alright, 1 hour, 34 minutes, and 16 seconds. Unpause now. And okay, let's try to get this done. I apologize to Arctic Reviews for all the stops and starts. If I'm being honest, I think this has been a very boring DVD that this guy has made. Watching a guy work out for 2 hours, I guess, just happens to not be my idea of excitement. And again, he didn't really have much to say for the first 80 minutes. Then he has a little bit to say, but even then it's kind of stuff that didn't really have as much depth as you would think. Just you think, I just go back to Pumping Iron, how that was much more of an entertaining movie, much more of a noteworthy movie about the bodybuilding world. And did this need to be 2 hours long? That's another thing. This could have easily been an hour and 20 minutes or an hour, but 2 hours? My God, man, why does it have to be 2 hours long? So now he's doing the thing where he's doing this back and forth with the, not the dumbbells, but the other things where just the weights. Doing this. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. May those muscles ripple like the water as it gleams. Don't let those muscles pop and pimple right out your ass. Don't ever go up to one of these guys and give them your sassafras. Don't let these veins pop out. Let it bleed into the night. Or you'll be waking up with one hell of a fright. My God, this is just so boring to me, at least. Just to me. But I'll make it through. I mean, I already made it this far. I got 23 minutes left. I mean, better than if I had an hour 23 minutes left. Are we at least going to see some of the competition? I mean, probably not. Especially since he lost, but... I wonder if this DVD actually sold well, or what the sales were on this DVD. Back in the day. Well, I mean, DVDs are still a thing. Even like you go to Walmart. Like if you go to Walmart, there's still those big bins with all these DVDs in it that no one... And I hate... This is a tangent. I hate that Walmart does that. I would actually look through those DVDs if they were actually put in a sensible... Put there in a sensible way. Like have shelves. Have, 2 or 3 shelves, have the DVDs lined up so people to just look through. I'll pick this one, I'll pick this one. Just do that. Don't have them put in a damn bin. I never understood that mentality. I think that's so stupid of them. Just people do not want to dive and swim through DVDs. That is ridiculous. That's totally ridiculous. Just have a damn shelf. I think you'd afford it. You're Walmart. You tell me you can't afford 2 shelves? And just put the DVDs on there. I would actually look and maybe pick up some if you did that. But yeah, DVDs, from what I understand, they still sell fairly well. I think there's been research that DVDs are still the highest selling physical format today. I'm like, really? I can only assume because of stuff like Walmart, or I don't even know if that, but I guess people were so accustomed to DVDs that they still stick with it. To me, if I did something new, it would be a Blu-ray. But yeah, there's new films that come out there they still put on DVD. And I'm like, okay. And that's why they do that, because there's still people that buy DVD. I don't understand that. I understand like getting a Blu-ray, not a 4K. I can understand that. But to get a DVD, I mean, I have nothing against DVDs. I have a lot of DVDs. The Elf set was on DVD from Shout Factory. But, a lot of these things over here are Blu-rays, and I don't know. But again, that was a whole different tangent. And yeah, bodybuilding was around for a long time. I would definitely say Arnold Schwarzenegger definitely helped bring it. Same with pumping iron, definitely brought into the spotlight. In the 80s, you had people much more adamant on working out, and you had, Sweating to the Oldies, Richard Simmons, you had, all sorts of other programs and movies about working out. If it's not that, then other stuff. What was that movie? Perfect. with like Jamie Lee Curtis and John Travolta, and you had, of course, the action films where the good guys had big muscles, and wrestling, Hulk Hogan, everyone, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, everyone was jacked up. Definitely that era. And I guess you would say by the mid to late 90s, I mean, there's still, of course, people that work out. There's still people that do these competitions, but they weren't as much as part of the zeitgeist as they were in the 80s. I just because, like, wrestling that died down because of the steroid scandal. So they wanted people to be more, of course, natural. Oh, he's getting ready for something. He's in his vehicle. He's either going to sleep for 2 hours or so. Also, like action films, you saw more of Keanu Reeves. Eventually, Matt Damon. Like those guys becoming the action heroes. Less so the Stallones and the Arnolds and the Van Dams. Up now we have black and white. So now there's him bald. When is this? When was this at? Just now I see him bald. Like, when was this? Was this like 2 years before? 3 years before? Or did he shave his head for the competition? Definitely got the abs. Shit. His abs is literally a road map. Go down the street, turn left here, turn right here. He's definitely in shape. He's definitely jacked, I gotta say. Interesting they chose the black and white look to all this. I mean, the fact that he's bald like threw me for a loop. I'm like, is this in the past? Is this he shaved his head before the competition? And I don't know for certain. Now that must have been the past, just here he is with his hair. So that must have been how he looked like in the past, and now this is how he looks. And only his dawn. Dawn, 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 dawn. So he's doing his poses that he has to do for Mr. Olympia. Sure, remember that was done in pumping iron, these certain poses. Like I said, I don't know how judges look at. They say like definition and things of that nature, but I don't know like between these two, how come you like this guy over this? I'd be very, I mean, that would be kind of curious to hear their take on it, like what they see, the details of it. I think that'd be informative for people who do want to get into the business, and then they can see what the judges look for. Okay, here's 3 people. Here's why we like this guy better, because you looked at that, and you see how that is compared to that, and this is why this wasn't as good. So the song this guy is singing is Castaway, not the Tom Hanks movie. I mean, it's just a muscle guy posing. I don't know what else to say. Ken Levrone is Maryland Muscle Machine. Oh, it's over? We got 14 minutes. 2002 is okay. It's already over? We have 14 minutes left. If you take care of the things that take care of you, then you will be taken care of. Yeah, perhaps, yeah. Contacting Kevin, kevinlevrone.net. Man, when .net was a thing. Produced by Mitsuru Okabe Company, mocvideo.com. I would say, what is this last, like, 14 minutes? You driving up to the house. Really nice looking house. Got this nice red car. Try to imagine how much money this all costs. Jesus, look at this place. Rich as hell. God, he makes that much money with bodybuilding? I mean, I guess if he owns a gym, yeah, must be. Just so. Damn, he doesn't even have a TV in here? Because I didn't notice one. There's a white couch, there's another couch. Nothing in the fridge, nothing in the cabinets. Nothing in the fridge, nothing in the cabinets. Nothing on the table. Okay, 1995, second place. Oh, Arnold Classic, 1996. Oh, he won the Arnold show. '94 Olympia, third place. Ah, a picture of Arnold that Arnold autographed. Best wishes, keep pumping. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold. Another Arnold. Ah, won the Night of the Champions. Okay. So he has won stuff. Just not Mr. Olympia, but he has won stuff. Grand Prix in Helsinki in '98. So he won that. That was cool. Congrats to him on that. Got something from the governor of Maryland. Why didn't we see this at the beginning of the video? Like, the very beginning should have been this, not the end. The beginning of it should have been him going to his house, he shows all this stuff off, then he goes to the gym. Why was this not at the beginning of the video? This is stuff that's actually more interesting. We give his history, a little bit of his backstory, a little bit of who he is. So it's him with his trainer, a picture there. Picture with him with Arnold, 1994. Him on magazine. on Flex magazine. The Arnold Classic he won. Most muscular in 96, 99. That's cool. It's a picture with him with Arnold at the end of days. Arnold let him hold the gun. See, that's pretty cool. Oh, he won, and they gave him a vase as an award. That's interesting. That's different. Why was this not at the beginning of the fucking DVD, dude? This right here would have been so much more cool to see at the beginning. Let the viewer be introduced to who you are, a little bit of who you are as a person, your backstory, your baby picture. There you go. What the hell? Like, shit. California. Just showing all the awards and accolades he got. Now we're showing him as a musician, as a drummer, what he likes to do. I don't know why you wait until the end to do all this. Now a little bit of him strumming the guitar. Like the program ended and then this appeared as if this was part of like a bonus feature or something. Now that's him singing with an acoustic guitar. Not a bad singing voice, a lot better than mine. But I say like this wasn't. Now it shows, I guess, a little clip from him from a concert. Concert footage courtesy of Raymond Cassar. Again, like, why leave this at the very end of the damn thing, man? Or have this scattered throughout the piece. Like, have it scattered where you have a bit of... Okay, a little bit of you working out, then show a bit of you showing your awards. And a little bit of you working out, then your love of music. A little bit of you working out, and then... full blown, there you go. Sounds him recording in his home. He's singing, someone else playing guitar. Yes, we got 5 minutes left. Yeah, I don't understand why this was not done sooner. I don't get that. That's just me, though, I guess. So he's singing this song, Burning Bridges. Never understand my silence, never understand my violence. Because those are two very different things. Just as not true. You could be silent and violent as well. So that's not true. Just being an ass. It's a bit different from him just lifting weights. At least a little bit different when he's playing music. Letting the full song play out. Okay, we have 4 minutes left. Now what? Knowledge is the power. Keep educating yourself. You know it's important because it's 2 exclamation points, not just 1. So now this weird bit where he keeps repeating, you can't handle the truth from a few good men, and now this like laugh on the soundtrack as if it's going to be open of Thriller. Now it's just worked out a little bit. And some guy on the left is just dancing for some reason. He just stopped and went for some reason. Like to the left of the screen. Okay, now he's just working out some more. Talk about how he should have won 4 years ago, Mr. Olympia. Okay, now it's just worked out some more. It seems like random to just put this at the end after all that we saw. Now for I guess the last, hey, we gotta have the last 1-2 minutes have him working out some more. We didn't get enough of that with the other. What's he doing? Cleaning his. Is he? What is he doing? Cleaning his floor with a toothbrush or something? Is that what he's doing? Okay, but like, why use a toothbrush? I mean, I know that's something that was used in movies, like military movies, like the punishment is you gotta clean with a toothbrush, but the drum set has a pair of lips, looks like the lips on the Fright Night 2 VHS cover. 20 seconds left, and that's it. Any duplication of this tape is prohibited by law. That's an absolute crime. It's not my fault. I didn't upload it. I didn't show the footage. Someone else uploaded on YouTube. So don't come after me. Thank you for watching. We provide these free of charge, and all we ask. Oh, that's the person who uploaded on the YouTube channel. Wow, okay. I gotta admit, part of me is like, thank God that's over. Thanks once again to Arctic Reviews. I apologize if this was lame as fuck. I do apologize. I do still really appreciate the kindness and you requesting this. That's very kind of you. It was, well, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't fun, but it was something different. But yeah, thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. For those few that did, take care. I was able to endure. Granted, I had to take a few stops, but pit stops, but definitely different. Definitely not the norm, but I guess if he wants to have some more endurance tests for me, feel free to send it. Please feel free to comment. Let me know, like, are you a bodybuilder yourself? Are you interested in this kind of stuff? Is it something else I'm missing? Feel free, educate me. And thank you once again. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.